that? Yeah. That's what we're talking about. 10,000 mile review on the Indian Scout Bobber.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another adventure with the Bearded Bobber. I'm bearded, she's the bobber. So guys, today video, guys, today's video adventure is a 10,000 mile review on the Indian Scout Bobber. Also a 1 year review, because I'm a little bit over my 1 year of owning this motorcycle, and we get to talk about everything I've done to the bike, what I plan to do to the bike hopefully in the near future. So far the pros, cons, what I've done about it, yada 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 yada. Most of the things you wouldn't find in a typical review of this nature. Not super tech, but all about the feels, and man, you know how I feel about this motorcycle. But that doesn't mean there's not some cons, because it definitely is. But it's the same thing I've talked about before. You know, the seat was always an issue. The Corbin saddle seat has definitely fixed 70% of those issues. I mean, I rode this bike all the way to Laughlin, Nevada with the Corbin seat and the stock shocks, which I do plan to upgrade. But there's a lot of times, like, you know, people like, oh, if you could go back, would you take the same thing? You know, you go back and you're like, would I pick this bike again? Now, I love this bike, and I definitely will not be getting rid of it. But I feel like if I had been riding more and I had done a lot of more rides, I might have been on the Springfield. But this bike was small, it fit me, and that was like some of the big things that popped out at me, besides the look. The look alone is what was like, oh, what's that? I want to go see that. like there's an Indian dealer near me. Let's go. Like, I'm going right now. And I did. I was super excited about it. Went and sat on it and went, oh man, yeah. Oh, this train is messing up my route, you guys. I had a whole motovlogging route planned out. Dang it. That's some shit. I don't know what to do.
This is sand. There we go. Going off road, guys. Yeah. Fuck this. Oh shit. Alright. We're gonna make lemonade out of some sour ass lemons. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Wow. Alright guys, so as you can see, the train's still going behind me, and we're over here on San Mateo. People are taking my damn dirt road, and it's not fucking cool. Now, making lemonade out of lemons, I had a whole area planned out and everything I wanted to do to make this video. But like the bobber, not everything's perfect. Sometimes you gotta make it work. Now we're gonna talk about things I've done to this bike. We'll do that first. Seat. It's a must. Most of you guys know it. Some people need it more than others. I didn't change mine until about 6,000 miles. Escalade's got places to be. Changing my foot pegs just for styles. Go ahead and pop that up on the screen. Added that saddlebag for my daily. You would think people would give a shit that you're trying to make a YouTube video. Now, day-to-day small carry, the Indian motorcycle saddlebag for the Scout Bobber. Added that. And then next, I added the sissy bar from Ginz Choppers. They're out towards Irvine, California, and the F&B Choppers handlebars. These are the Mayhem 10-inch bars, and for me, a much more comfortable ride going long distance. This is what I've actually done on this bike. I've gone to Laughlin. I plan on doing more rides. Do I want a bagger for those rides? A Chieftain? Yes I do. But doesn't mean it can't be done on this bike. Now around 5,000 miles, well, I got about 5,200 out of the stock tires. When they did the bobber, they went with a more soft tire, a soft knobby tire. So it gave it that bobber look, but it also handled decently. The Michelin Commander 2s that I've switched to, in my personal opinion, handle much better. I feel like I go into the turns a lot easier. Plus, I'm going to actually get more use. I've already got 5,000 miles out of these tires, and they look fine. They are not about to go out, and I don't have to worry about them. Most people say they get about 15 to 25,000 miles touring out of these tires. So we'll see what actually happens with those. But other than that, I've also added the Kuryakin cover right here. Try to pop that up on the screen for you guys as well. Doing these bars on this bike was a super pain in the ass. Now, if you guys don't know, when you have the ABS model and you're switching out this line, the brake line for the ABS model goes from here, side of the tank, over and under the battery casing where the ABS module is. So taking all that shit apart and rerunning it, it's not fun. Do you guys see that behind me? That's cool. Sometimes just pulling over on the side of the road is the best way to go. That's what I've done to the bike so far. I haven't had any issues with the bike performance-wise. The one issue I have had was it was burning oil. It's something to keep mine on. I've had a couple people tell me they've had to check the oil and add oil. Didn't notice it running any different, but it was definitely low on oil. I check it before big trips, stuff like that. In the future, little cosmetic things, I plan on changing these rear pegs to look like my front pegs. And I plan on changing my suspension to give me a little bit better ride. I have no complaints about the stock ones now that I've added this Corbin seat. I don't really know what else to say about this bike. The next upgrade will be the headlight. I put it off too long and didn't get access to the Pathfinder, and they sold out, so I really need to go put money down on one and get that headlight. I want to do a couple crazy things, change up the color, stuff like that. But that's just to make the bike more me. Even though, you guys know this color is gorgeous and everybody loves this color. But being different is also good. Next performance upgrade though will be the air intake and a tune to go with it. Because when I did these RCX slip-ons, which I totally didn't even mention in my video, these slip-ons, which we all know are pretty loud because you see right through them. That also cut the weight on this bike by 20 pounds. This bike weighed in about 540. Those exhaust pipes were like 40 pounds. These ones are 19. So definitely a big difference. Nothing you would notice riding, but still something noticeable when you're looking at the numbers if you're a numbers guy. So with doing the slip-ons, I didn't have to do the performance upgrades with the dyno tune or anything like that. But now once I add that intake, I'm going to do that. And I've heard a lot of good things about doing that tune. So hopefully here in the near future, I'll be making a video about that as well. So 10,000 miles later, 13 months later, you know, there was a couple down times where I didn't get to ride, really shit weather, working on the bike, stuff like that. But I feel like, you know, this has been more my daily than my cage. So definitely a good option. I love this bike. If you're gonna tour, I think this is the way to go. Oki Addiction is putting out, he just got some saddlebags from Italy for this bike. I can't wait to see those, see how good of an option those are gonna be. I think they're gonna be great for him. For me, I really like to look at the sissy bar now that I have it. Ginz Choppers did a fantastic job with it, and I have a Vikings bags, sissy bar bag that, you know, it comes out about yay big. It actually acted as a backrest going to Laughlin, Nevada, which was really cool. You know, and it gave me everything I needed and more for a 3-day trip out there for the Laughlin River Run. Also, if you guys haven't seen that, you can go check out that video as well. I did a nice little montage video, getting some shots of this bike riding down from the side, not just the face cam that you normally get from me, because I don't have a camera crew. So you got the RCX components, those Michelin Commander 2s, my Ginz Chopper sissy bar, that Corbin saddle seat with the bomber jacket. I love the top of that with that diamond stitching. Those new pegs, I really love the way they look. I like the way floorboards feel, but I don't know if I'd like them on a bobber. I don't think it's the right look, but if I did a lot more touring, I'd probably switch those over. The Michelin Commander looks great on the front there. Soon that headlight will change. Beautiful bars. Get you a close look at that Kuryakin right there. Love the way that cover looks. All right, guys. So that's my 10,000 mile, little bit over a year ownership review of the Indian Scout Bobber in the Thunder Black Smoke. This is a 2018, so this is the first year of the Bobber, and this at the time was the only one they made with ABS brakes. Now ABS is going everywhere. All right, you guys, I'm gonna head to work now that the train and all this other crazy shit is gone, and you know, totally gonna have fun with my day. I hope you guys have more fun. Stay safe, stay classy, you guys.